Just two-faced. Chopsy was in you the other day. Bloody hell, you think I'm stupid? Going on about my mum. What's she done to me? She doxed my address for you lot to get me kicked out. What mother does that? Huh? What mother? Do you know what I live there? She put me in danger and Jamie. She put both of us in danger. She even said she hopes a black man comes and rapes me. What the fuck? What woman says that? She's just racist anyway. Just like her mum and dad. And like I say, I have no reason to lie on what I said the other day. And they're still there lying. You know what I mean? Roy weren't even there at that time when we was just going to Blackpool because she kicked Roy out. I've already told you all this. She could kick Roy out. That's why he's got his flat now. Why do you think he's got his flat now? Because I kicked him out at there because she kept doing it. That's what she does. When she gets pissed, she kicks you out. Like she did with me. Like she did that night. And I have to keep repeating myself because I wasn't the person pissed. Don't forget, she was. She was the person piss ringing my ex. Let's tell a story then, shall we, actually? Right, this is how I met my ex at Mark. Let's tell you this story, shall we? Right, okay, you want the gossip? Here we go. He met my brother, Scott, yeah? I don't know, they was doing drugs together because he used to shoot up himself, you know what I mean? On the crack and shit, I've told you this. And I don't know, something happened with him and Scott, and then he threatened Scott or something, and then he knew where we lived. And he come knocking the door for Scott to try and batter him. And then my mum's there up his arse. And then there's there snogging him on the stairs. And I don't know, he comes round again. He comes round again after snogging my mum on the door. And then all of a sudden he gets with me. He gets with me after that, yeah. How's about that cunt? There's the one cunt, yeah. And as I say, I'm repeating it because the next door, she can hear all this bollocks as well. And I ain't giving people my stories, but you all know what I'm on about that night. She rang him up. I went to my brother's. I can ring my well, I can't ring him because I ain't talking to him, but I stayed there the night. Why the fuck was he still there the next morning with a towel wrapped round his fucking bell end, coming out of a bedroom? Hello. And then as they're texting me, I tried talking to me the other day, being nice, so I was nice, being nice, and then I start fucking messaging me nasty, going, oh, your ex has been round as well. Your ex has been round saying he said you're psycho as well. I know, of course, I'm psycho, but do you forget that when you first met Mark, you snogged him at the doorstep when he's after Scott to batter him, but yet you was there snogging him, and then he come again and got with me after that. Huh? No, we don't tell none of that, do we? We don't tell him the stories where you and him and fucking in the bedroom sharing crack pipes. Yeah. You want to go there just like you don't want me telling YouTube you was fucking on heroin and crack. And why we go there? Why are you still on Subutex? Money Mike, if you're watching, and you can vouch for this, when we was down my other place, you had to go to the chemist every day to get the tablets. Because she was with me and you was going, why is your mum go to the chemist every day? I said to him, he's got to take the tablets, Subutex. Remember that, Mike? Mike can vouch for this. And I still text Subutex till this day. But yet, you know what I mean? It's funny, Annie. It is funny. Weird how she still texts Subutex when she took it for, you know what I mean? But yet she's still on to Subutex. And do you know where she gets a Subutex from? Up the road from Bateman. Buys them off Bateman. She won't go and get a road support worker and get off them. Why is that? Why won't she go to a support worker like you should be doing instead of buying them off Bateman up the road? Let's go there, bitch. I heard you the other day saying I should cut my throat. What mother says I should cut my throat? Let's go there, bitch. Let's go. Let's tell everyone. Come on. Why are you still on Subutex? Why are you buying your Subutex off Bateman? Why aren't you going to a support worker like you should be and getting off them, mum? Just like every time I went round, I ain't had no drugs, and there's Roy. There's Roy grassing her up. He's there grassing. No, Natalie, I had some the other week. And she's there going, Roy. I mean, that just proves what a lying little snake she is. You know what I mean? Even lying to me about taking drugs, and then Roy's there grassing her up to me. Huh? And as I say, why the fuck are you still on Subutex till this day? Why do you have to buy your Subutex every month off Bateman? Huh? If you ain't on the shit. Huh? And what mother offers her daughter crack? Come on, let's go for it now. Come on. So I've offered it more than fucking once. But I know what it does to you. I know what it does. It's stupid. But what the fucking mother does that anyway? Huh? Low life scum of a mother. That's what. I won't take it. I've never took the shit, but I'm just saying. What the fuck? That's what I mean. And then it's going on at me, going, why are you telling YouTube I was on drugs for? Why? Because you was. That's fucking why. Like I say, I tell the truth. I tell the fucking truth. Like my granddad had a fight with my dad and died in the fight. I didn't know that until I was 18, until my dad told me. And then she's there going, you ain't killing me like you killed your granddad. My granddad only fighted with my dad because my dad didn't know if I was fucking ease or not. That's why my dad didn't want to know me. That's why my granddad was so that's why my granddad fighted with my dad, because my dad didn't want to know me because he didn't know if I was at his or not. And my granddad was angry with him. She said that before. You ain't killing me like you killed your granddad. What the fuck are you on about, you bitch? You horrible, horrible bitch. Let's go here. Come on. She's all making me angry now. Seriously. So I've had enough of this bullshit. Seriously. I didn't ask to be fucking born. I'd ask for a mother like that either. Just like Scott's picture like I've got now. Where's his in a fucking frame? Where the fuck was mine? Where the fuck was mine? Shoved at the back of a fucking cabinet with no frame. The only baby picture I fucking have of me. The only one. Yeah? The only baby picture I have myself as a kid. The only fucking one. Because the rest of, I don't know what it does with, I don't know. But it blames me. Has lost it because of me. I don't know. All my baby pictures. It's fucking a joke. It is. Even Jamie asked her, why was my picture shoved down the side? I don't know, Natalie done it. I know. I put my baby picture fucking down her fucking side without no frame. You know what I mean? Scott fucked off when he was 8. He fucked off to his nan's and lived with his nan. I had to stick with her. Calling me a witch as well. Like when it's drunk, it calls me a witch and everything, like I'm casting spells and I don't know. What the fuck is I on about? I don't know, but yeah. Like the other day, messaging me going, being nice, going, oh, you can get the old place done for kicking you out like that. And then the next thing I know, I'll just get, I am a psycho. Oh, your ex has already been here. We've been talking. He said you're a psycho. What? The heroin fucking crack cunt that was taking heroin and crack with you, sharing it, I know, and kissed you when you first met each other. And then he come back again and then got with me somehow, I don't know. Cheers to that. Anyway, what's next? Anything else? Not the nutter. I'm not no nutter. I'm just telling the truth. That's all I'm doing is telling the truth. How's that a nutter? I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of the lies and bullshit on here. Seriously, that's all I cared about is YouTube. When I first come on here, that's all I cared about was YouTube, listening to Jerry the baby going, oh, do you know your daughter's trolling you? And to believe him going, no, you're trolling me, Jerry's told me, you're trolling me, everyone's told me, get the fuck out. And she kicked me out for that, you know what I mean? Listening to men on YouTube because they've got a fanny a little bit tickled in, you know what I mean? Any attention I get. Let's be real. You notice, like Lord J, as on Lord J's chat, giving my address out and saying my address how many times, and then going, I hope a black man comes and rapes her. What the fuck are you on about? That's just, what mother says that? What mother gives their address out to YouTube as well, knowing your daughter's there, and she could be in danger with you lot? She don't know who's watching, you don't know who's stalking you. It's right, what I'm saying. As I say, I've just had enough anyway. I'm never talking to my mum again. Never, after she done that to me. What, mum doxes a daughter's address on YouTube, and then, I am done. I swear to God, watch her. You know what I mean? Do you know why she come to my address before? Why? Because Roy kept kicking her out. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have bothered having it there if I knew I was going to dox the address. She can't even afford £40 a month. Huh? She was moaning about the £40 service charge. I was paying it. So I only started introducing that a few months ago, saying, oh, we got to pay service charge. And she's like, oh, I ain't paying service charge. Oh, well, I'll just live with Roy. I ain't paying that. But what about for us, her own fucking house? What the fuck? Can't afford £40. So I say, I was paying it. So I went, Mum, do you know what? I'll pay the £40 for you. The fuck, man? That's what I'm saying. I even give her that place so I could come there when I needed rest off Roy. Because all it does for Roy is slave and shine his cock, his helmet. You know what I mean? The fuck? Just like Aaron, you know what I mean? His son that raped her. How's about that? Raped her a few times, but yet is living with his father, and then you got Aaron coming round every now and then, give her a good seeing to again, probably. She come round once as well when I was there, you know, trying to get me in the bedroom. My mum went ballistic. My mum did, going, you ain't getting her in the room, you ain't fucking raping her like you did with me. Huh? What the fuck? But yet are still living at Roy's, fucking allowing Aaron to come round every day, giving him money. The one who raped her. That's what I mean. Let's go, Mum. Let's go. Saying, I hope I fucking slit my own throat the other day on lying. You started this, just like you're a sly, horrible witch. You know what? I wish I had a better mum than you. Seriously. Because you're fucked up in the head and you fucked me up. You're horrible. Fucking horrible woman. Seriously, she's horrible. Fucking hell, I remember Millennium. Do you know Millennium? I was downstairs in a fucking chap's house, and she was upstairs shagging him, and all you could fucking hear was her going, with the bed, and then we could hear the fucking Millennium countdown to the Millennium. Huh? Let's talk about when she's taking me to clubs when I'm 11 years old, and she's taking me to clubs with poles and strippers. Huh? Let's talk about that, Mum, shall we? Huh? Let's talk about this one pub that put a pole up when I'm 12 for my 12th birthday. I was just going 12 or 13. 12 or 13. I was 12 or 13, but the pub gaffer thought I was older, obviously. On my 13th birthday, he put a fucking pole up for me. I remember I was 13. And he put a pole up for me to strip on. Huh? The fuck? What mum does that anyway? What mum takes you out to clubs? Huh? Just because you got no one to babysit me? Huh? Exactly, you don't know shit about my life. You know what I mean? Do you know what I was doing every weekend? I was bringing one man back, and then a mate was bringing the other back. And then the week after, my mum's fucking chap that she had the last week, a mate would have. And mate would have the next week when she went out, leaving me with this spastic woman that's fucking like spastified as well. Let's talk about that, shall we, as well? Huh? Exactly. But no, she's a good mum. Fucking great mum. Fucking great. Offers you crack as well how many times. Yeah, take a bit of that, Natalie. I know. Fucking great mum, that. Just like when I told all you she was on it all. Oh, why are you telling them that for? Why? Because that's what you did. And like I said, when I come on here going, I don't know who my dad is. Because that's why my dad didn't want to fucking know me. Let's be honest. And it's like going, you know who your dad is. I know, that's why he don't want to fucking know me, any. Yeah. Seriously, I'm done. I don't need no mother like that. Seriously, like when you all kicked me out and done what you done to me and fucked me over. Yeah. I was out on the streets living in a tent. Did I ring her? No. I can do it myself, just like I got myself this place myself. I'll do stuff myself. I don't need no mum like that, thank you. I don't need a mum that fucking doxes a daughter like that and puts me in danger like she did. But she don't care. As long as they're getting her fanny tickled by men on YouTube. That's all she cares about. Take your 4 teeth out, mum. Your 4 front teeth, you know. That one, and fucking that one, and fucking that one. Yeah. Come on. I ain't bothered. You can all suck on my fucking dentures for all I give a shit. You can all go and suck on them. I couldn't give a shit. At least I'm real. I've just had enough of life, seriously. I have. When you get a piece of a shit of a mum like that as well. You know what I mean? Telling you as well, what? She didn't get her inheritance because of me. What? Because of me? No. She didn't get an inheritance because my nan and granddad knew she was a fucking heroin addict. Just like when I told them in Blackpool, and she tried to deny it, going, oh, Natalie's telling lies, I ain't on drugs. And my nan went, shut the fuck up. So we know you're on drugs now because Mandy, her sister, told my nan and granddad. Yeah, the one that was living with us, you know what I mean? Told them as well. But she's there going, oh, Natalie's lying. Why didn't you stay in Blackpool then, Mum, with the hotel that they brought you? Huh? If it was your hotel, why didn't you just stay there? Why? Why is all the money left to fucking your brother? They left to you and Mandy, it's left all to your brother. Or if not, if your brother dies, you know what? Let's get it all out now. See, even my brother was fucking angry with this. Joe, if he died, Mark, my mum's brother, do you know all that money? Do you know what it went to? Was like Jamie and Luke, my cousins, his sons. So he had on the thing, right, on the thing going his inheritance, because it was all left to him, all of it, every penny was left to that cunt. I don't agree with that. That is wrong. That is so wrong. But yeah. And if Mark died, my mum's brother, he made sure that inheritance went to Jamie and Luke in the will. He said, if I die, that inheritance goes to Jamie and Luke. Even my brother was like, what the fuck? Huh? What about me, my brother, and fucking Daniel? Huh? Fuck me, fuck Scott, and fuck Daniel. That's what I'm saying. It makes me angry. It seriously makes me angry, this does. So Mark had it in the will. If he died, the money would just go to his sons, Jamie and Luke, so and so. I'm not saying last names, saying it personal, but I'm just saying That is sad, that is. That is really sad how your brother made sure that if he died in the process, that money would go to Jamie and Luke in the will. Even my brother was fuming about that. That's fuckeries. Damn right fuckeries. Joe, Jamie and Luke, they've had the nicest life. The nicest life you could fucking ask for. Me, Scott and Daniel, on the other hand, we're outcast, just like we was outcast on the will, but Jamie and Luke had all that money if Mark died. I can't believe that. That is damn right cheek, that is. Seriously. It is a cheek. So if Mark dies, in the will it's got. So if I die, that money goes to Jamie and Luke, so-and-so, last name. Wow. Just, do you know what? Shove all the money at your ass. Do you know what? I don't care anyway. Seriously, I don't. But my point is, you know what I mean? If he died in that process, he made sure all that money went to his boys. Wow. Just a wow. And just like now, apparently Mark, a brother, is going to split the money with her and Mandy. But let's be honest, YouTubers. Like if you was being left a will by your mum and parents, you would say to your mum and dad, wouldn't you? Look, I do not want all that money. That should be split between the three of us, because there's three of them. Do you know what I mean? So it should be all split. Mom, Mandy, Mark. Yeah? Which it should. So what, you know what I mean? There's three of them, not one. And then, so he's saying, because my mum threatened him with court, because I can take him to court, because by right, he should not have all that money, and he shouldn't. He's got over 1 million. 1 million, what? But do you know, when my mum tried to ring him, my mum's never, like, talked to him, like, do you know what I mean? Like brother and sister, if you know what I mean? And when my mum got his number, because she got it off her auntie she's talking to, this auntie. And when she rang him, you want to heard him? He was fuming. He was fucking fuming. Let's get it out, Natalie, right? Okay, this is what he said. She rang him and she went, hello. Well, all the money's going to you, isn't it? And he's like, who gave you my number? And he starts going ballistic on the phone, going, who gave you my number? Was it Lynn, her auntie? Because that's who did it. And then going, why are you getting my number? Blah, blah, blah. But why? Number one, why is he acting like that when she's only ringing him just to ask what's going on about the money and the will, which she has a right to, because, do you know what I mean? All that money and will is going to him. It ain't going to her and her sister. None of it is all going to him. How's that make sense, though? Seriously. It is wrong. It is wrong what they've done. It is. Because why should he have it all? And then he made sure that his kids was on it, going, if I die in the process, that money goes to Luke and Jamie, so-and-so. See, my brother was shocked, going, wow. Ain't it, though? What the... It's just a money-grabbing thief, your brother is, mum, and always has been. Stuck-up money-grabbing cunt. And as I say, you ain't getting on that inheritance, seriously. None. You really think he's going to split all that money between you three? Why don't he pull you all aside and go, look, that money should be all three of us. We should all have that money equally. Let's be honest. Come on, I'm just being real here. He should have put... But my nan even told my mum, going, oh, all that money's going to Mark. And then when my nan was trying to get my mum a house, remember? She was trying to get my mum a house. And then she found this caravan for my mum. And then Mark rang her up, going, oh, it's going to cost this, it's going to cost that, it's going to cost this. Huh? What's it to do with him? How much it's going to cost? What's it coming out of your inheritance? All of your inheritance. Yeah, that's why you're so bothered. Yeah. So that's what's happening. My nan was going to buy my mum like a caravan house or something. Do you know what I mean? And then Mark rings up going, oh, it's going to cost this. And my mum was ringing me up, letting me know. So even I was like, Why is he so bothered about an extra grand, an extra 2 grand that it's going to cost? Why? Why? Because he's getting all that money, that's why. And he's getting well over £1 million, let's just say that. Huh? How greedy. And do you know what? As I say, he knew all that money was going to him. My nan even told my mum saying, oh, all the money's going to Mark. Not Mandy and you, Mark. Wow. Just, do you know what I mean? Just fucking wow. And as I say, Mum, your brother don't even want you to ring him up. He don't even want you to have his number. He went ballistic. And only I stuck up for you. Me. I stuck up for you when he's there shouting at you, going, have you got my number? Why the... you know what I mean? Why is he so concerned about you getting his number? Huh? Why? Because he's got all that money. That's why. You know what I mean? And then going, yeah, I'm going to shout with you. So I was there threatening him, going, oh, I'm going to go with a solicitor. Which, that's what she should have done. She should have done in that present in time. Because, as I say, if so, why didn't he just pull everyone aside and go, look, no, we're more siblings. There's 3 of us, not 1. You know what I mean? There's fucking 3. We should all have that money equally. And it's simple. But no, he allowed it. And then when we found out that if he dies in the process of the will, that Jamie and Luke, my cousins, would get all that money. You know what I mean? That just says something. You know what I mean? But she's still banking on, oh, he's going to half the money with Mandy and my mum. You know what I mean? After knowing full well he's getting all that money, and he could have put my granddad and Nan to the side and said, look, we're siblings. There's 3 of us, not 1. You know what I mean? What's Mandy done? Oh, she took my mum's boyfriend off her, my father, to look after her. Fucking Daniel, my cousin. You know what I mean? Until she kicked him out, until he was old enough to look after himself, yeah. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? There's 3 of them. But it's just weird how it ended up just going all to Mark. And then if Mark dies in the process, in the will, it goes to Jamie and Luke. What? Yeah. Fuck Natalie, fuck Scott, and fuck Daniel. You know what I mean? Fuck them. It just goes to his kids. You know what I mean? That's how sympathetic a brother is as well. Do you know what? I knew there's something wrong with him when I was about 15. Do you know what I mean? Don't forget, I don't really know him. I didn't really talk to him or anything. And when Facebook first come out, I added him as a friend. Tried to. Do you know what I mean? So that's what you're doing, and he just ignored me and blanked me when I was about 15. And I thought, do you know what? That's a bit suspicious, that is. Why is he blanking me? Huh? He don't really talk to me. He's never really knew me, to be honest with you. All he knew is my fucking dad ran off with my mum's sister. Do you know what I mean? And I had a shit life. That's how I knew he was a dodgy person, to be honest with you. And I told my mum that. You know what I mean? Just like her, dodgy, horrible, just thinking about themselves and their own family. What time is it? Because I ain't going to go on another half an hour, 11 o'clock, and I'm going off. So I can't keep my next door neighbour away. Another half an hour and I'm going YouTubers. Because I can't keep the girl next door away. Because she's a nice girl. And I don't want to get on the wrong side. You go live now, the PJ, what the fuck? No, it's a girl. I'm in a girl place. A girl. I was offered a Muslim. Do you know what? I was offered a fucking all Muslim men. There was all Muslim men. And she went, look, because honestly, what you cunts done to me, and did, I am blacklisted now, so I can only get certain places. Do you know that? But you all find that funny, don't you? You all find it funny? But as I say, I was offered this one place. There was all Muslim young men. I went ballistic on the phone. You would have heard me on the phone. I said, no, thank you. I'm a white British woman and I don't want to live with fucking Muslim men. Ask Jamie on that. And that's why I've come into this place now. That's why I've come in here, because it's a women's place. Do you know what I mean? You ain't got women licking your arse like men. That's why I've come into this place. You can't even have men here. You can have no men whatsoever. You can only have girls here. Like if I've got girlfriend, you know what I mean, friends, I can have them here. I can't have no men whatsoever. And that's what I like. I don't want to be in a place full of men because they're all there fucking licking your ass and trying to think they own you. And I've had enough of that bullshit. That's why I'm in the girl place now. Just like now. This girl is like me. She fucking says hello, goodbye, and fuck you. Any simple. That's what you need. You know what I mean? She ain't no, you can tell she ain't no crackhead and smackhead. She's a nice girl. She just does her own thing, got her own mates and does her own thing. Just like me. I ain't bothered that I'm in a girl's place anyway. I don't mind, seriously. I've had enough of men. Seriously, I've had enough. That's why I'm in a girl's place now. You cannot have no men whatsoever here. You can't, you'll be out. That's good. That is good. I ain't bothered. I don't give a shit. Fuck men. PJ just needs to sort his attitude out and then he'd get a woman. Simple. I would have told him this. But this ain't about PJ. Do you know what? I ain't bothered. Allow Jamie to do whatever. As long as he gives me the £75 back that I've given him this week because I felt sorry for him. So that's all I do is feel sorry for people and I fucking shouldn't. And I've had enough now. I'm done. Watch me next weekend. Watch me go out. Watch me go out and watch me the men I pull. How's about that? Let's see. Let's fucking see. How's about that? Seriously, if I hadn't given him this money tonight, I'd have gone out myself tonight. And I'd have gone out on my own. And fucking poured men. Because I can. He'll pay me back on Friday, I've said. But he should pay me back double. Seriously, he needs to pay me back fucking double. Especially after me looking and cooking after him. Let him go and find another woman that'll cook for him and do his breakfast and fucking do his washing. Allow him. Allow him. That's all I say. Allow him. Allow. I'll move into a place where it's all men and I'll get my attention as well. Simple. I was, seriously. I'll tell him when to do his washing and bed sheets. What woman does that? Huh? I mean, after I cook for him on a morning, do you know, them pots and pans would still be in the kitchen sink. After I just cook for him a nice meal, and then they'll be still there. And he'd rather be on YouTube and go on YouTube than clean the pots and pans ready for me to cook the next fucking meal. Do you know what I mean? Like a girl does. You know what I mean? It's alright. I'm done. I'm done. I deserve better. I shouldn't keep lowering myself just because I feel low. Simple. I need to sort myself out and I will. Don't worry. No, I'm not on the sniff. No. This fucking mong keeps fucking treating me like a cunt over and over again, and he thinks he can get. I swear to God, he's so lucky he ain't bust his jaw. Seriously, that's why I need to get off here. Because honestly, I'm just gonna fucking get berserk and put myself in a mental institution because I've had enough. Seriously, I've had enough of you men. You dirty, fucking dirty men. You know what I mean? Dirty men. Look at Jamie, he ain't got no hair. And thinks just because he can lick a fucking pussy, he can get whoever the fuck he wants. You know what I mean? He weren't bothered when he just fell out with me and gone on a fucking meet me. He weren't bothered about getting himself tested then, was he? No, he's only bothered about that when fucking the shit hits a fan. How am I doing it? What? To belittle me, yeah? Like all the men do, any. It's all you do, belittle fucking women. What? You do it to belittle me for what? What you belittle me for? What the fuck have I done to you? Huh? Nothing. Nothing. But do you know what? Next week, when you pay me my £75 watch, I'm going out. I'm going clubbing. Watch how many men fucking wrap their tongue around my fucking pussy and lick it. Because seriously, I want to make another channel for you lot to watch as well and see how many men lick this pussy. Yeah, you'll see. How many men lick this pussy on one here? We'll see. We'll see, Jamie, innit? We'll see. How's about that? I'm sick of him. Keep treating me like I'm some sort of fucking idiot. And he's there going, oh, I'll take you to the shop. Wait there. Wait there, I'll take you to the shop. Hang on, gorgeous. Huh? I swear to God, he's lucky I don't rip him in half. I might see him when he's paid. Watch when I see him. Seriously, I'm doing damage. Damage to the cunt. Seriously, watch. I ain't putting up with this shit. You know what I mean? I ain't the prettiest girl, but I don't deserve that. Seriously, I do not. I ain't done nothing to him except for stick up for him, and all he can do is fucking slag me off to his mum. And then find the next girl going, oh, I'll go to the shop with her, hang on, gorgeous, see you later, PJ. But I swear to God, I'm going to fucking rip him apart. I am going to rip him apart. Is that right, Jamie? Pay me Friday. I'll meet you Friday. I love you loads. Meet me Friday, Jamie. Pay me back what you owe me. Meet me Friday. Bitch, watch. Watch. I'm going to fucking I'm going to dislodge your jaw. I'm going to dislodge your jaw. In fucking how many places. So unreal. And you know your cock. I'm going to cut it off. Huh? How's about that, Jamie? How's about that? Watch. Seriously. Come to me Friday, Jamie, when you get paid. Buy the hotel. I swear to God, I'm going to fucking crucify you. I swear to God. And I'm going to go in a minute, YouTubers, because I'm just keeping everyone awake. And I'm just angry. And I've just had enough of life. Seriously. And you know what? This time, as I say, you don't know where I live? How's it like that? You do not know where I live, so you can't ring the ambulance. Well, I'll take loads of fucking pills in a minute. How's about that? That's even great. That's even great to watch. You watch. You'll see. You'll see. How's about that? Let's see who laughs then. We'll see who's be laughing then. How's about that? See who's laughing in a minute. You know what I mean? Just like my mum. You know what I mean? When I took my last overdose, so what my mum was doing in the last room, laughing at the fucking ambulance crew going, I ain't going with that. I ain't going with that. I ain't going with you either. You fucking die of a fucking alcoholic. You fucking smack and crackhead. Horrible. Mum. You know what I mean? Don't get to deserve to call mum. You know what I mean? What mum watches her daughter take an overdose online? That's what she did to me. You know that YouTubers, you all watched as well? Huh? Do you know when I tried to come back as well? Do you know what she did? She ignored me. On the door, she ignored the door, ignored me. Huh? She only answered when I fucking had to climb the wall and get into the back area where she was, and then she'd answer me. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's a fucking doorknob that fucking comes to her because there was a hotel keeper. You know what I mean? Because that's what her mum and dad wanted her to be, a slave. You know what I mean? A slave to him. That's what I mean. You lot don't know shit. When they told her, because you was the ones that fucking grassed me up for taking my overdose, if you remember, Trevor. I remember your name, Trevor. You grassed me up for taking the overdose. Yeah? That's what I'm saying. Do you know, the next day, she didn't give a shit. She could hear me ringing the doorbell to get back in because I just ran off when I woke back up after fucking trying to take my life because I'm gonna. Do you know what I mean? I ain't gonna stay there. So when I woke back up after taking loads of tablets, I just woke up and ran off. But do you know what she did? She didn't even answer the door to me. You know what I mean? I had to climb the fence for her to open the door and recognise me. Do you know what I mean? She wouldn't have answered otherwise. Because she's a selfish fucking slag. That's why. Huh? What mum does that? You all knew I was taking an overdose online, and she did. And then the ambulance crew go to her, oh, what are you doing? Are you coming with that? Oh, staying here. I'm staying here. Oh, I don't want nothing to do with that. That's what she did. What mother does that? For number one. Huh? She couldn't give a shit. She didn't give a shit. She's still lying in bed going, I can't be arsed. Huh? Because a piss and crackhead who was fucking rattling for crack and heroin, but because her mum and dad bought her an hotel in Blackpool, she couldn't buy heroin and crack. Could she? So she had to stay off the shit for how many months? That's why she went a bit loody taps and kept kicking me ass. Like she did with her fucking, you know what I mean? Like with this one couple kicking me out. Coming up to me, punching me in my face. Thinking I ain't gonna punch back, the silly bitch. Huh? Thinking I ain't gonna punch her back. Nah, I'm just gonna sit here and allow you to punch me, Mum. Nah, I ain't 13. I ain't fucking 13 no more, bitch. I'm fucking grown and old enough to look after myself. And enough to knock you out on your teeth. I'll knock the rest of your teeth out, bitch. That's what I'm saying. You lot just get the fucking bullshit. Bullshit. And I'm going in a minute because I can't keep next door awake, so don't keep me awake. And I'm keeping her awake. And I bet she's listening to my business. And fucking getting the violins out for me as well. You know what I mean? Like, just like you lot, any. You know what I mean? But why not? Why not? Jay comes on here and fucking tells you like our shit. Do you know what? I don't care. Seriously, I don't care no more anyway. Just let me know when Jamie's live next on his fucking Meet Me app. Because I'll be live as well, showing my punani, my wet punani. I'd like that. It's fucking dirty man.
I be the one if you want me to.